Hey, it's Jonathan Johnson from Unmask Our Kids CT and the Connecticut Liberty Rally. Just wanted to say thank you to everybody who has supported what the Connecticut Liberty Rally has been doing for the last couple of years. If you didn't know, April 20th, 2020, exactly 2 years ago today, was when I organized the first rolling rally in protest of the lockdowns and emergency powers. We had a rolling rally around the state capitol and the governor's mansion, and that one rally led to another rally and protests and meetups, and it led to the last 2 years of activism. And it's really been an honor to be called to do something like this for the last couple of years. And I guess I just have that tenacity that I just don't quit and work a lot of hours at this while I'm trying to manage my family and my business and things like that. So I just wanted to say thank you to people who've come out and supported what the Liberty Rally's been doing since day one to yesterday, and all the iterations of what the Liberty Rally's done, whether it was, the music, sunshine, and orange juices meetups and the play groups, and, starting Unmask Our Kids, and just the vaccination religious exemption that we're doing now, and what we did last year trying to fight for that, and unmasking, and the vaccine passports protests that we've had. And man, we've done a lot of work the last couple of years. So I know that there's been some disagreements with people about directions and tactics, but I know that at the center of it all, that we all support freedom and are at least fighting for that same cause, even though if we don't see eye to eye necessarily on how every issue and every protest or every initiative should go down. So anyway, I just wanted to say that, and I also wanted to say that there's more coming forward. I'm going to try to get this video I've been working on, a promo video, kind of an overview of the Liberty Rally, out tonight. And I'm also going to start a donation portal for the CT Liberty Rally, hopefully maybe tonight or tomorrow. I did actually speak with an attorney that wants to do the legal for CT Liberty Rally and help us register it as a 501c4 lobbyist nonprofit organization, which would enable us to raise even more money and continue to speak politically like we've been doing, whether it's billboards or TV commercials, radio commercials, mailers, doing public events like the CT Liberty Music Fest that I would love to see us do. I'm planning on doing a second one this fall, and social events and fun events, and just things that hopefully, not only get us together socially, but start reaching out to other people, doing speaking engagements at colleges. There's all sorts of stuff that we can do to wake people up for the cause of freedom in Connecticut. And I plan on continuing to do what I've been doing. So please, if you see a donation link to Mighty Causes for the CT Liberty Rally in the next day or two, please consider a donation. We need to raise a $2,500 retainer needs to be given, and it's going to cost at least approximately $3,000 to $5,000. It was the lawyer's estimate to get all the filing done, the legal work done on the registration. I also just put up a bunch of money to have the ctparents.org, the family cookout that we're having on May 22nd. So, I don't really ask for money or for donations, for as little as possible. I think another thing I'll just mention to everybody, if you didn't already know, I stepped away from being an officer in the Libertarian Party earlier this month. So there's just some directional things where as far as potentially running a candidate for governor this year, that I'm not really sure I agree with trying to run against the Republican candidate. I really don't, actually. And that was kind of like one of the last things that kind of moved me on. I'm going to be a libertarian at heart. I'm still a registered libertarian, but as far as like being active in the party, I stepped away from my role as an officer, and I want to, because when I go to the ballot box, I vote for Republicans. That's who's running, and that's the party that can actually win elections right now. So I've had plenty of candidates in 2020 and 2021 at the Capitol and speaking and supporting them and things like that. So I plan to continue to do that. I don't want to just be, like the libertarian guy necessarily, because that's really not fair to what I'm really doing. So decided to try to be more a political party, and that way we can have more of an impact this election. So, I mean, the funds that we raised for Unmask Our Kids was put into the Libertarian Party and spent out of it, and that kind of was a wash. So, at this point, given that, I really don't have any mechanism for fundraising until I launch my own fundraiser and raise the funds that we need to continue on doing what we're doing. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm coming on right now, I guess, making this video saying, it's been 2 years, and I thank everybody for your support, and I want to keep going. We want to keep this going. I feel like there's a call to fan the flames for what we're doing here with freedom and the revival that's going on in our state. So please help by continuing to support the CT Liberty Rally and what I'm doing here with trying to really put an organization together and have a board and have, an entity that can really move the needle even further than we already have going forward. So anyway, thank you for all the support. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you for continuing to support what I'm doing. I'm just doing the best that I can. And it's like we don't have a lot of funds or a lot of resources except just, grit and sweat equity and being willing to go out and stand up and do videos like this right here, or just put my face in front of a camera and talk to you. And, if we can continue to put more resources and organizational structure around CT Liberty Rally. I used to actually be the business manager of the YMCA in my city before I started my business. So I'm familiar with nonprofit organizational management. So I'm really looking forward to having those kind of structures in place, because I just know that money is a brick. It's not this. You can take a brick and you could build something awesome with it, or you could use it for throw it through someone's window. So I know money is just a tool, and if we have more of it, the things that we've already been doing, whether it's advertising, marketing, billboards, all the stuff I've already mentioned that we've done, lawn signs and bumper stickers and television ads, we can do those things even more, putting more funding behind things. So looking forward to that, looking forward to a new season and seeing CT Liberty Rally continue to grow and continue to partner with other organizations and people around the state to support freedom. So please sign up for email updates at ctliberty.org so you can stay in the loop. I'm going to send out an email with that video and with the donation link to the new fundraiser that I'm going to launch in the next 24 hours. And I just ask you to please consider a donation so that I can take the funds and do the things I just laid out to do. So thank you again for your support, and may God bless us in our fight here for restoring freedom and liberty to our Constitution state of Connecticut. God bless you guys. Thank you.